Hello, welcome to the Manjula Awakening. My name is Kiana, and today I wanted to jump on and do a reading. I am recording this under this full moon in Aquarius energy. So I wanted to pull basically a collective message for that energy. And then I wanted to, with this message on the table, I wanted to go in and draw some individual advice for each and every zodiac. So I'll timestamp down below if you would just watch the first portion and then go to your timestamp to get your advice. Alrighty, so without further ado, guys, this is a general message. Allow your intuition and your discernment to guide you to the pieces that resonate the most for you and leave the rest for someone else in need. Your dreams need a practical plan, and be bold and make the first move. So immediately that feels like needing to get your game plan figured out, nailed down, and then don't waste too much time making that move. All right. So we have solar flare activate, and we have midhaven. So funny enough, I did a pre-shuffle, and this card came out in the exact same position. And I really steer away from doing pre-shuffles because I feel like that those are some powerful messages that I usually wish I would catch on camera. I'm getting an opportunity to catch it on camera because I really do feel like that this is a message of really moving into your life's purpose, really moving into your soul's purpose here. And it's like, I feel like that this message is for someone who has an idea, but maybe negativity, fears, and past childhood issues are kind of weighing on your ability to imagine outside of the box. It's like your past has kind of got you boxed in. And now it's like, it's really time to break free from it, and you're this close. It's like, bring some practicality into it. Even if you can only, your practicality is only the very first step, that's okay. Just nail that practicality down and then take that step. There is some activation going on here. Spirit, what's going on? The present situation for the collective is the Wheel of Fortune. Most definitely a change going on. How's the collective currently showing up? The Queen of Cups, working on getting emotionally balanced, making sure that if you've been off kilter in your emotions, you're getting that under check. So what is the core issue right now? The Nine of Pentacles, getting stable, getting independent, addressing your codependencies. All right. And what will help? The Eight of Swords, freeing yourself from your mind. Stop overthinking. That box that I was speaking of is really keeping you trapped. That box that I was speaking on is really keeping you trapped, and it's self-imposed. It's a figment of your imagination. And then how to make progress. The Light is the Empress. Focus on the growth. Focus on your true worth. Focus on your confidence. Focus on getting in this meditative state, receiving some divine inner knowledge, and allowing that to really show you where the growth is in this situation. And at the bottom of the deck, what's anchoring this reading really is this wow. Wow. Is the Hierophant in the Five of Pentacles. in the pre-shuffle as well, this abandonment issue came up. And I really do feel like what's anchoring this message is breaking free from this abandonment issue, breaking free from this lack mentality, breaking free from this financial constraint. That's what's anchoring this reading. I love it, guys. So I'm really not going to do too much clarifying. I really do think that that's really as clear as it gets. I'm going to jump right in. We're in Leo season. We're going to start out with Leo, and I'm going to timestamp you at 5:41. I'm going to pull a shadow message, shadow or trigger, whatever comes out for you. What is this Nine of Pentacles for the Leo collective spirit? When I feel powerless, I will act in a manipulative way. So what this is letting me know, Leo, is that you may use your abundance, your finances, as a way to barter your way to manipulate the situation, to gain the upper hand. And that really is holding you back. That is really getting you into more of this it's limiting you, because maybe when you don't have your finances right, you feel like that, well, I can't get what I want because I can't really use my funds to manipulate the situation, is what I'm feeling. What does Leo need what does Leo really need to surrender in order to move forward and to activate their life purpose, to break free of this lack mentality spirit? Thank you. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So instead of becoming manipulative and really trying to use your finances, Leo, to push you forward, tune in more to your intuition. To show you the right way to grow a situation, so that you can see your true abundance and not just your 3D earthly abundance. There's more abundance to you than just your finances. All right, let's move on to Virgo at 7. Well, let's do 8 for Virgo. Spirit, what is Virgo's shadow message? Shadow? What is this Nine of Pentacles for Virgo, Spirit? We have another trigger. It says, when I feel overwhelmed or not in control, my behaviors become manic and compulsive. So I feel like, Virgo, you hold on to stuff. I feel like that when you can't find practicality around you, when things become evasive to you, when you can't quite touch something, you hold on to everything, and you become very compulsive, is what I'm feeling there. And there's a need for you to really surrender. It's really keeping you this manic. For some reason, I feel like that my Virgo collective may need to really get some mental evaluation, get some journaling in, pull back, really pay attention to your thoughts. Surrender to play. You definitely need to loosen up, Virgo. Take a break from overthinking and go do something fun. Play is a time for recreation and rejuvenation. So I feel like, when you become overwhelmed, Virgo, if you would pull back instead of becoming more do, pull back and become more playful and really allow yourself to evaluate those thoughts that are coming through your mind, and really figure out a way to rejuvenate your thought process so that you can free yourself, so that you can receive those downloads. Okay, Virgo? So I'm going to get into Libra at 10:15. Spirit, what is the shadow message for for Libra? What is this Nine of Pentacles energy for Libra, Spirit? Addiction. Thinking about the emotion you are trying to cover up. Deal with those emotions. Process, heal, and release them. I feel like that, Libra, there may be some addiction to finances. I feel like that you definitely have this codependency to, I just want to get there, get there, get there. And that mentality is really putting up some resistance because it's creating an inconsistency for you, Libra. What does Libra need to surrender under this energy, Spirit? What does Libra need to surrender under this energy, Spirit? Thank you. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of the limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. You've got to face your thought process so that you can acknowledge what old paradigm you keep replaying for yourself subconsciously, Libra. Going into Scorpio at 12:10. Scorpio. Spirit, what is the shadow message for Scorpio? What is this Nine of Pentacles message for Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. Fearful. A learned behavior that can be unlearned. Also, a low vibrating feeling that creates limitations for you and future happiness. So, Scorpio, what I'm feeling is that Scorpio's been told all their life that if they don't have a certain amount of material success, then they won't amount to anything in life. That is creating a limitation to your happiness. That is creating a limitation to your abundance. And that needs to be addressed. What does Scorpio need to surrender under this energy, Spirit? Thank you. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in a job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. I'm going to pretty much leave that there for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, there's some inner child work that needs to be addressed for you under this full moon in Aquarius energy. I'm jumping into Sagittarius at 14. Spirit, what is the shadow message for this? What is the shadow message for Sagittarius under this energy? What is this Nine of Pentacles for Sagittarius, Spirit? I have addictive tendencies when I need to cover up emotions. So Sagittarius may be an emotional spender. And it's like when you feel overwhelmed, you have to spend some type of your abundance, whatever your abundance is, whether this is material abundance, whether this is your knowledge abundance, whatever it is, when you overspend your abundance to avoid addressing emotions. What does Sagittarius need to surrender under this energy, Spirit? Surrender to the beauty of the nature of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. There is a need for you to take yourself out in nature, Sagittarius. And while you're there, acknowledge what you're feeling in that moment. It's time to get acquainted to your true emotions so that you can express yourself better, so that you don't run away to these addictive behaviors to avoid addressing your emotions, Sagittarius. Jumping into Capricorn at 1550. Capricorn spirit. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn spirit, what is Capricorn's shadow message under this energy? What is the Nine of Pentacles for the Capricorn collective? Thank you, spirit. Suspiciousness is a quality of distrust and disbelief. Give yourself reason why you feel this. So, I feel like that you withhold, Capricorn, you withhold something, whatever you consider your abundance, you withhold it at the moment of suspiciousness instead of expressing your suspiciousness in a healthy way. There's a need to really evaluate yourself and ask yourself, what is it that is tingling this, what is activating distrust in you? What is it stemming from? And before you take it and address it with the person external to you, there's a need to address it internally first. What does Capricorn need to surrender under this energy, spirit? Surrender resentment. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Alrighty, Capricorn, moving right into Aquarius at 1740. Spirit, what is the shadow message for Aquarius? Insecurities. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. There is no need to feel small or comparable. Hold on, Aquarius. Let me slow down. Insecurities. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. There is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. Alrighty, Aquarius, I'm going to spend a little time on you because the way that I sped up, it's like, Aquarius, I feel like that you don't spend enough time on yourself. I feel like that you don't understand your worth and your value, so you're constantly giving yourself and your abundance to others to speed past having to look at yourself. And now it's time for you to slow down in this energy and really feed into yourself. Give yourself some love. Look at the things that you really bring to the table. Look at your true beauty, your true essence. It's time to acknowledge that, Aquarius. You are worthy. What does Aquarius need to surrender under this energy, spirit? All right, Aquarius, let's see. So we have surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. With this insecurity here, I feel like that to feel worthy You feel like that you have to constantly overextend what your point is in a situation. And Spirit is asking you, Aquarius, to surrender that under this energy, because your personal need to explain yourself comes off as rigid and a know-it-all to those around you. And then when those people get that impression of you, it then alerts and activates your insecurities. Alrighty, Aquarius. Pisces, last but not least. I'm going to start Pisces at 2050. Spirit, what is Pisces? Oh, this is not last but least. Got one more, or a few more. Whatever. Let's see, Pisces. When I am disconnected physically or emotionally from my partner, I began to feel scared and lack confidence. Pisces is most definitely dealing with the codependency issue. I feel like that this is the time to really separate yourself so that you set yourself free from any codependency issues. And if your partners feed into your codependency issues, if your partners sense your lack of confidence and they kind of like hammer in on that, it's time for you to disconnect from that situation and go within and really work on confidence. Because this is how progress can be made, is the Empress. Okay? What does Pisces need to surrender, Spirit? Surrender to prayer. You need to get back into you need to get in touch with your spiritual guides. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard through the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Aries. At 2222, that's when I looked up. That's the time I'm writing down Aries. Let's see. What is the shadow message for Aries, Spirit? What is the shadow message for Aries? I feel envy because I don't feel good enough about myself. Are you jealous of someone else's abundance? And so there's this self-love thing with you, Aries. Definitely a self-worth thing here. And I feel like it's more subconscious than anything for you. Absolutely. Surrender your negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on a positive affirmation. I'm going to leave that there because Aries, I feel like that you know that, one, I feel like that you're never going to admit this. You're not at the point, let me say never. Let me not say never. But I don't feel like that you're at the point right now to admit it out loud. But you know internally that there's a self-worth and a self-love thing that needs to be addressed. This negative thinking has to be surrendered in order for you to move forward, Aries. Moving forward, right on into Taurus. At 20, let's do 24. Give me time to get a drink of water. Oh, Spirit, what is the surrender message for Taurus? What is the surrender message for Taurus, Spirit? Thank you. Jealousy. Your past wounds need healing. Work on your self-love. You are far greater than you know. This is a Taurus card as well. Taurus, we're dealing with self-confidence. What is the surrender message? I feel like that Taurus loses themselves in trying to make sure that they have the best possibly due to being told that material abundance is a staple. I feel like that these fixed signs have been told that their 3D material possessions define who they are. You have to unlearn that right now. You have to unlearn that. All right, Spirit, what is this surrender message for Taurus? Surrender to non-action. I told you, you do. Just so you can have. Because you feel like that defines you. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others and things come to you. Alrighty, Taurus. Right on into Gemini. Gemini at 2610. All right, Spirit. What is the shadow message for Gemini? Shadow message for Gemini, Spirit. Thank you. When I can't keep up in a conversation, I began to act arrogant and rude. And my daughter is a Gemini, and that resonates so much for where we're at right now. And that really is, at least from, and for this to come up and for me to be able to relate, because of my Gemini daughter, it's relevant. So Gemini, this is that energy to be confident in who you are and not try to be codependent on being anything more than who you are. Yes, we grow in life. Yes, we will. Tomorrow we will wake up and be more mature than we was today. But today we are meant to enjoy and find gratitude for being, and find gratitude in being who you are today. What does Gemini need to surrender under this energy? Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Do not look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities by being grateful for who you are in this moment. Your new possibilities are coming for you in this moment, not for what you can be, but for who you are. Those new opportunities are going to carry you to who you can be, but those new opportunities are coming to you in the energy that you are currently in. Love and light, Gemini. Right into Cancer at 2820. All right. Last but not least, Cancer. What is your spirit? What is the shadow message for Cancer under this energy? Thank you, Spirit. I can be quick-tempered and say hurtful things without understanding why. So I feel like that when your material world is questionable, not on solid grounds, you are very irritable, you become very quick-tempered, and you begin to lash out. And that's because you have a lack mentality. And this is about breaking free from this lack mentality, Cancer. Alrighty, what does Cancer need to surrender under this energy, Spirit? Thank you. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's path. Embrace every lesson in every moment. Every moment. When you feel short of any material abundance, that don't mean that you off path. That just means there's a lesson for you to learn from being less fortunate, let's say, okay? Less financially fortunate at that moment. There's a lesson there. And when you learn that lesson, the payout comes, the abundance comes. But you must surrender to your soul's purpose. You must gain the lesson in the moment, okay? Well, these are the messages that I have for you guys. I pray that these messages provided you with some guidance under this full moon in Aquarius. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace, love, and light, guys.